Hey, Corey Eubanks, Realtor with Premier Property Group here. I'm a managing broker in Washington and a principal broker in Oregon. And today we're going to answer the question, what is a comp? If you're kind of new to buying and selling real estate, you probably hear this term and may not know what it is. What is a comp? So when I help you buy a home or list your house, I do what's called a competitive market analysis to help guide us in the listing price and the purchase offer price. And that means I'm looking at other homes that might help justify the list price or the purchase price. Now, what those homes I'm looking at, those are called comps. That's the industry jargon. And what makes a good comp? It's not necessarily the other houses directly in your neighborhood, especially if you live in a neighborhood with a lot of different kinds of homes. For instance, I live in a fairly simple 1970s townhouse, but it's in a nice neighborhood surrounded by large vintage homes that easily sell for $1.5 million. Those homes, they're not comps for my townhouse home. They're too different. They do help elevate and maintain the value of my townhome, but those homes aren't comps. So what is a comp? A comp is another home similar to yours that has similar size, features, conditions, and a relatively nearby location. Running comps is easy if it's a comp or a townhouse in an area with a lot of uniformity, or even like a newer construction neighborhood where the homes are all pretty similar. But if you live in a neighborhood with a lot of diversity in the styles of homes, then I have to look a little further outside the area. And then also we look back in time. So I usually try to go back about 3 months to look at previous sales, but sometimes I have to go further back if the house is really unique. And also we're looking at homes that are a similar size, not exactly, but if it's about 1,500 square feet, I might look at homes from 1,200 to 1,800 square feet. And we're looking at features, like if a house has a pool, we might make an adjustment, or a hot tub or something. If a home has a lot of upgrades, I might have to make an adjustment. And we're not just looking at price per square foot. A lot of people can easily get focused on that metric, but that's not all we look at. For instance, one of my favorite appraisers, Ryan Lundquist out of Sacramento, he makes the comparison of price per pound on a Lamborghini versus a Toyota Corolla. Those are going to be different. Yeah, they're both cars, but you're not comparing the price per pound. You're comparing the style and the brand and the power and the features, etc. And I like to do that with houses. Speaking of appraisers, I talk to appraisers a lot to help guide me in knowing what a good comp is versus a bad comp. And I read the appraisal reports that come in for my buyers and see what comps that the appraisers are using. And after I've selected comps for the home that we're going to list or that you're going to purchase, we review those and discuss them together if needed. So that is what a comp is. And if you have any questions about that or any further questions, do let me know. It's something I get really interested and obsessed with. So thanks again, Corey Eubanks with Premier Property Group. Bye-bye.